Hello and welcome. Hi, my name is Rachel and today we are going to be making a Norse hood for my brother for his Christmas gift. This idea was originally inspired to me by my brother who said he wanted a Norse hood or to learn how to make one after finding the Treetop Blacksmith on Instagram. So shout out Treetop Blacksmith for inspiring us to make our own Norse hood. So for this video I am going to be following my very first pattern and it's going to be reversible. So let's see how this goes and let's make a Norse Viking hood. Alright, we are in my basement, which is why the lighting is creepy and there's stuff everywhere. Well, we're about to get this party started. So I got my pages. I bought a pattern off Etsy that we're going to use to do this. I had to print out all these sheets and now I'm going to tape them together and then we can start cutting out the fabric and stuff. So let's together our pattern. Okay, we got the patterns taped together. Pretty easy, they all are numbered, so you just line them up and tape them. Now I gotta cut them out and then we can start laying the fabric down. So I'm gonna cut these out and I'm gonna show you what fabric I'm using. Okay, I got my fabric here. We are going to be doing this denim stuff and this green fabric. My brother kind of said that he wanted a denim Norse hood, so I hope he was serious about that because we're doing it. And it's reversible, so the green will go on the other side. Now we just gotta pin these down to the fabric and cut them out. Let's do it. So here I am pinning down the long piece for the pattern. You want to cut this one on a fold so it's twice as long as the pattern piece is. Next, I have my square piece pinned down. You want to cut this piece out twice for each side of the lining. Ta-da, that was easy. Sewing's not so hard, guys. Alright, so now that we've got these done, I need to do the other fabric. Repeat the same process with the other fabric you are using. Okay, all the green is cut out, and now there's no more excuses. I have to start sewing. I can't stall any longer. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna whip out the instructions and I will let you know when I know what I'm doing. I'll be right back. So I decided to start with the green fabric because the denim is gonna be way thicker, so I thought this was a good place to get me going on this project. So I'm just starting by pinning down one of the squares directly against the long piece on one side, and then we are going to sew that down. Repeat that same process on the other side until you have a T shape with the two squares and the long piece. Okay, my first sewing part is done. I got these squares all sewn in, looking pretty good. I'm very impressed with myself. So now I'm going to take this end and we're going to fold it over. Just like that. So now I'm going to sew these two pieces together. I'm going to do that on both sides. I'm going to fold that one down too. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, and just like that, the first side is done. We've got the whole thing. Here's the hood. And yeah, it's a poncho Norse hood. So very cool. That worked out so well. So now I need to do the same thing with the denim fabric. Might be a lot harder because it's denim. So wish me luck. I'm gonna do that. Not looking forward to it. But I'll catch you when I have two halves of this thing. So see you in a sec. Okay, as you can see, I have two hood pieces here, the denim and the green, all laid out the same way. Or if you lay it out like this, you can see how that's the hood, and here's the front. Very nice. Now the next step is to stitch one side of the open hood completely shut. That's what I've got pinned down right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna stitch this up, and then we'll have a closed hood, and I'll do the same thing to that one. Let's go. Okay, we have the outside hood inside out, and we have the inside hood right side in, and then literally put inside there perfectly. They're together, we'll stitch it up, and then you flip it around, and all the seams will be seamless. So what I'm supposed to do now is sew all along the edge, all the way around, except for one of these square segments from here to here. Leave that open like this, so I can eventually turn it inside out and, you know, make it right. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna pin this all the way around, and then sew it up, leaving one of these spaces open, not stitched. And now we've got the two separates like this. As you can see, there's a nice clean edge there, and then there's the opening. So now I'm gonna stuff this one inside, and we will, okay, just kidding. Some of my stitching came undone, so I'm gonna fix that first. That stinks, dude. That's okay. It won't take long. All right, I'm gonna do that, and then we'll come back to this. Okay, I fixed the stitching malfunction. So now I need to take the green side. Oh God, there's so many threads on this. I'll have to fix that later. And it's gonna go into the blue side as best we can. Oh, I think I've got this figured out. So here's the side I haven't sewn yet, and I've just got it folded under like this. See, there's the raw edge, and there's the other side. And then, so you just fold those under like that, and it kind of looks like the rest of it. So now I'm gonna pin that in place and just stitch along there. So it'll be nice and clean like the rest of the edges. Let's get this edge pinned, and then we'll be done with the entire edge of the hood. So this is turning out really good. Okay, all pinned down, and I'm gonna try to sew as close to this line as I possibly can. And yeah, I can't believe how well this is turning out. Let's sew this thing up. All right, check out this clean edge, guys. Here's the side we sewed. So it's all done. The bottom half, all reversible. Clean edges everywhere. That's what we like to see. So now we just have to do the hood, which I'm gonna do the same thing I did down here, where I roll it under each other and sew it down so it's clean again, no raw edges. So let's do that. Okay, it's all pinned all the way around. Not gonna lie, that did take me way too long, but I wanted it to be clean, you know, good. So that's all right. Better safe than sorry. So let's run this through the machine. Well, this last stitch took over an hour to do, but let's go into the final reveal and look in this thing over. Okay, and here it is all done. 60 view, check it out. Let's turn it to the side so we can see that hood really nicely. You hold it up, it's nice and big. And we got the front. You can see that shape. Definitely needs to be ironed, but I don't have an iron, so. I will say that, as you can see, I kind of screwed up the top stitch. So I had to do it twice, because this was the first one and it was way too far away. So I did a way closer one. But you can see it's still pretty good. There's definitely some wonkiness, because I'm not the best. But, I mean, for a first try, I'll take it. Overall, I'd say it's pretty good. Check it out. So good. And let me show you the other side, the denim, the one you've all been waiting for. So let's flip it around. It's so easy. You just take it, turn it inside out with a one foul swoop, shove your finger in the corner to really get that point going, and there you go. You have a totally different Norse hood than you were wearing 2 seconds ago. Amazing. Look at that hood. Let's get the 360 view of the denim side. And that's it. That's the whole project. I can't believe that it actually came together, especially since it was my first time doing a pattern. So yeah, if you want to try to make this, I will link the pattern I bought down below. And yeah, that's all. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.